Hey guys, back to you on debadging. Today we're debadging a boat. So just like anything else, just like detailing and debadging cars, I was debadging this boat, and I watched all the do-it-yourself videos because taking stickers off is definitely different than taking off emblems and stuff. But I found on this boat that the stickers are super thin. So at first, when I took it off, it was like an eggshell, as my brother would say. It broke. It was like 1,000 different pieces. It was a pain in the neck. It probably took 2 hours to take all these letters off. But I used a couple of different things. I used a paint edger because it had more of an edge than a credit card. But I also used the credit card version. You know what? On these stickers, I found out that was about worthless. It made it to a lot of labor. So basically, I went over to the Home Depot and I got a plastic putty knife, but it has a beveled edge right here, so it gets up under the sticker much better than the paint edger, much better than the credit card. And so what I did was I found out that taking the heat gun and heating it up for a couple of moments, about 2 inches away, I was able to pull it away, let it cool down to where it was, moderately warm, and then just press, and then I was actually able to pull off whole sections, as you can see down here. I'm going to show you a little example real quick of this last little piece here. So I'm going to hold it a couple inches away. You can see that, well, you might not be able to see the edges are starting to round. But then I'm going to let it sit for a moment. I'm going to put my finger in, feel how hot. And so I'm going to take the beveled edge, I'm going to let it cool for a minute, I'm going to press really hard. And see, and it's starting to splinter. So sometimes when this happens, I go back and heat it up a little bit, because I don't want all this glue here, because then I gotta use 91% alcohol and a combination of Goo Gone to get it off. So sometimes if it's not heated just quite enough, and see guys, so that's pretty much it. So basically you're gonna see on here, it's a matter of all timing. You want to heat it up well enough to where the stuff's going to peel back and you can pull entire sections off. But if you let it cool down too much, as you can see, it starts splintering, it starts leaving goo. Then you got to use Goof Off or Goo Gone. And sometimes I even found coming up afterwards with 91% alcohol to take it off. You always want to be careful. I mean, these gel coats on the boats are a little forgiving, more so than a vehicle. So basically, you always want to kind of test an area first. Make sure you're not going to scratch it or damage it. And anytime you're using anything like acetone, alcohol, or Goo Gone, you want to take it right off. You don't want to leave it on, because they can damage gel coats. They can damage plastic. Come on over here to the other side, and we'll show you what it looks like afterwards. I haven't buffed it yet. I've only buffed the front part, but you can see there's actual, the etching from the letters, but it actually looks pretty cool on this thing. So that being said, it turned out good. It's smooth. I just got to buff it, and I'll come back to you and I'll show you what it looks like when we're done. All right, we'll catch you in just a few. Hey guys, just back here, and I just want to summarize everything after I show you. This is the finished product. Took off that really thin decal. It left etching or shadowing, but I think it kind of looks kind of cool on this boat. It looks more like a ghost flame or something, but it looks much better than the old sticker that you saw earlier in the video. But basically, this was taking the plastic putty knife with the beveled edge. This was heating it up, not super hot, but not letting it get too cool. Like I said, it takes a rhythm But we got it looking good. It looks great. Buffed it out. We're getting ready to ceramic coat it. But in closing, like I said, if you're getting ready to do this, it's going to take some time. It's going to take some effort. Definitely use a beveled putty knife that you get at a Home Depot, plastic. Do not use the credit card. Most of those things, like I said, it'll just fracture it and make it these stickers into 1,000 pieces like an eggshell. So don't use the credit card. Use the beveled putty knife. But it's going to take some effort. So just in closing, like I said, removing decals, removing badges on vehicles. Do your homework. See what you're up against. Watch some other how-to videos, and you know, it fills in the gaps, definitely. All right, take care, guys.